Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mantalk.ke. As always, it's been the theme this season. We are back in Kofisi, new location, new sofas, new color scheme. We love it. Thank you, Kofisi. We're at 9 West. There's so many other locations all around Nairobi. There's going to be a link below. You can go look at the rates, look at the locations, and see if you want to use it as your co-working space. It's definitely going to be ours. Also, thank you to Jinsman for sponsoring the episode. Again, this would not be possible without you guys, and your ethos and ours match perfectly. So thank you for believing in us and also being part of this season. It's been quite the season. This is the final episode. These sponsors have been amazing, and so have you guys. So thank you for staying for the past 7 episodes. We hope you're going to enjoy this one too. Oscar, man, like
Isn't it amazing how you can just do that on cue? Like
really? What?
Let's start. Welcome for everyone.
Oh, really? Was that impressive?
I was just counting. I was like 1 minute, 2 seconds.
Really?
10 times. I was, bro,
That was good.
This is really good.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
The theme of the episode today is gratitude.
Gratitude.
Thankfulness.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between gratitude and thankfulness?
No, because thankful is you're responding to an act. Gratitude is more you're thankful for the situation. Yeah. That's what I would say.
From the desk of our in-house philosopher.
Thank you very much.
You solved that problem very quickly.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm very thankful. I'm full of thanks.
He's had an espresso.
For you to solve that problem for me.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I've taken an espresso. Is it espresso and espresso?
He's on the coffee arm. Espresso.
Yeah.
Espresso, so you can espresso yourself. Cancel me. But
we're podcasting.
Yeah, we're podding. This is the end of the season, and we thought it was a great way is to end it with gratitude. Yeah. One of the underlying themes with everyone I listen to that's successful is if you don't have gratitude, you're going to lose yourself in anything you're doing. Exactly. So it's like centers you. And the kind of growth we've seen this season, we have a lot to be grateful for.
Facts.
I had an espresso too.
I'm filled with gratitude. That's my camera. I'm filled with gratitude for you watching us till this point. If you've started this podcast and you still haven't pressed next, welcome. We love you.
Yes.
All of you.
Season 8, episode
Slapped.
8. Yeah.
Slapped hard.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I think season 8 is where we saw the most growth. Thankful for TMI for doing that, because that's where a lot of it came. And just the consistency has really helped grow the channel. So yeah, the sharing as well online. People share our clips. I think that's where we'll start with the first bit of gratitude is you guys sharing, helping us grow. The guests that have come on and given us gems. So everyone that's come on the podcast, thank you too.
Rotimi and Georgie.
Georgie, TMI, Zanel, Mike, everyone.
You know I'm thinking about a format for this on the fly. Rotimi and Georgie. Let's go through like episodes. Because Rotimi's episode, what was your best part about it and why?
Okay. We're changing the episode. Okay.
Yeah.
The Rotimi's one, the one thing I really liked about Rotimi's episode is how he spoke about whatever your situation is, changing that and making the most optimal outcome of that. Also his drive, when he was talking about, when he said, why are you driven? Then he said, because there's only one me.
Yeah.
I took that and I was like, yes. Yes, because every morning you can look and be like, there's only one you. Like, who else is going to do it? No one's coming to save you. All of that stuff really helped me. That was my favorite part. Just his the aura.
I'm thankful for Rotimi.
Just as a person. Yeah.
I'm thankful for Rotimi. When I sit down and think about it, it's like, ever since he's told us his story and where his mindset is at, like I feel like I grew a lot from that experience, and like having him talk about something as vulnerable as basically staying away from family. But like that whole experience of being with him on set, like you felt the
palpable.
energy. The energy was, use that word again.
It was palpable.
This espresso is espresso. Okay. Is it espresso or espresso?
It's espresso.
Is it espresso, expresso?
I feel like we're 2 high guys talking at the end of the party. I love you, man.
I love you.
I love you, man.
But like the truth is, every guest that's come on the podcast, Rotimi, Georgie, and his amazing story about traveling and rationality.
What
do you say?
He says use.
No.
Emotionality.
Use emotionality
as a radical tool against a society that claims that emotions is weakness.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Use emotionality.
Use emotionality as a radical tactic
against a
prove
society that
thinks
says that
emotion
emotions
is
are
weakness.
weakness. Yeah.
Yeah, Georgie.
And he got his reel as well.
Yeah, you got your reel.
We're grateful for just the guests coming on, man.
Yeah.
Outside of the pod, bro, like what's happened this year? Because it's been a mad year. Just the last 2 years have been crazy. But outside of the pod in your life, like what's one thing you're sort of grateful for? The number one thing, an overarching theme that you're grateful for?
You're seeing me look this way, it's because I'm thinking.
Okay.
This is my thinking corner.
Okay. Yeah, get that one.
Yeah, that one.
That
That one right there.
Yeah.
I can think with you. But the truth about it is, bro, we and you, it's been 1 year since it's literally been 1 year since we decided to like take on the podcast on our own.
Yeah.
It's about 1 year and a few months, I think.
Yeah.
And the amount of growth and the amount of kind of self-reflection that the podcast has forced on me. You know, like sometimes, you meet people who want to talk to you about Mantalk.ke. What does it really mean to you? And like, because you're in the middle of the cyclone, you can't really, tell just the amount of impact it's having.
Yeah.
But then on yourself, as me, as a person, as Oscar, it's forced so much out of me. Like I'm constantly unlearning. It's not even learning, unlearning. Like some patterns of behavior and some thinking, ways of thinking that I just find absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
And like the one episode that was very impactful for me was a TMI one. Because you see, as African men, we have a lot of stereotypes that we place on women. And these girls are really like challenging those norms.
Exactly.
And so like, on that set, I remember just sitting down and thinking, like, what? Like
they're championing a new narrative.
Yeah. A completely different, POV.
Yeah.
And like, for us as African men, sometimes I feel like we have to be, it's sometimes there's strength in silence.
So true. That's beautiful. There really is. Yeah.
There's strength in silence. There's strength in listening.
Yeah.
And just observing and asking yourself the questions. You don't necessarily having to vocalize too much. Just like, why is this person thinking the way they're thinking?
Yeah.
What has encouraged their point of view? And is there a way that I can empathize and understand it?
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true. Taking a step back and learning from amazing ladies is something I really encourage men overall.
Yeah, my guy.
Yeah.
Like, and podcasting, as much as we're a medium of ideas and of thinking, you find that you yourself vocalize what you think and kind of where your viewpoint on life is. Yeah. And like, for the first time, I felt that need to don't talk.
Yeah.
Listen.
Just sit and listen.
Listen.
That's the beauty of podcasting, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. Yeah. So that's your overarching theme. Okay, the interactions in general. Yeah. I'd say in terms of what I'm most grateful for this year, and this sounds, actually no, I'll explain it so it won't be weird. I'm so grateful for all of the adversity I've faced in the last year, all the challenges, and even in terms of the pod, everything that's gone wrong. I'm so grateful because it makes you reactive and you go double as hard, right? I'll open up a little bit. This is rare. All right. So if anyone's followed me or followed Mantalk, you know that I was away for a while in the UK, right? And that situation came about. We explained it briefly. I went to get my vaccine, but things delayed and I ended up being there for 5 months of the year. The last 2 months was like horrible. If I've ever been on the edge of depression, it was then. I hated it because I stayed for such a long time. I went to see my friends, right? And when I was there, I realized I can't be waiting Monday to Friday for my friends to be free so we could do something on the weekend. So naturally, I went and I got a job. So I was working full time, right? And then obviously doing Mantalk and running everything else from like digitally. But going like into the office, into work, and then coming back every day, like there used to be a walk, like where my house is, there used to be like a path. And I'd say to my parents, like, when I get to that stage of the road, and I know that I'm finished that day of work and I have to go sleep and do it again, I was like, this was hot. Like I used to just be like, gut-wrenching feeling. Really? Yeah, for 2 months. I didn't even tell you this. No. I hated every minute of it. It was a nice company, good salary, but I was like, this is horrendous. It was horrendous. But it's through being in that place, because, okay, so the reason I was doing the job as well is I didn't know if I was going to come back to Kenya. It was touch and go. And we're having conversations like, bro, if you come back, we're going to go double as hard. I was like, let me stabilize, let me get this certain amount so I have savings, this. Because it was a very uncertain time in the world. Like, you didn't know what was happening. So everyone in my life, who I love very much, but their narrative was, Eli, there's more stability here in the UK. Just stay with your job, stay there for a bit, buy a house, go back to Kenya in like 2 years.
Oh my god.
They were like, we can see if you do, and we did the plan. If you save this much, that's a deposit. Get a house, get a mortgage. And it was very viable. It was like, that makes sense. Start your life.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I can't do this walk every day. Like, I can't come out the train station, walk to my house, and be depressed every day. No. So I'm so grateful.
I've resisted this life
for so long. I was like, and I said to myself, I've been to Kenya for 3 years, and I've built so much like over there. So why would I now not abandon it, but like take a massive break? I've got an amazing podcast I love doing. So the reason I'm grateful for the negatives is because through that walk, I realized how much I loved being in Nairobi. I loved running the business here. I love the podcast. I love making content. I love my friends here. I love you guys back there in the UK too, don't worry. But like, it was through that you get to see how much you enjoy what you were doing before. And so one of the most relieving situations, I remember calling you straight after, one of the most relieving situations is it was a Friday and I walked back and I said, nah, I'm not going to be depressed. I got in the house, took off my work, opened the laptop, boom, 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 booked the ticket, and I just felt a weight drop. And I called you, I was like, I'm coming back.
Yeah, baby
I'll
boy.
be back in 10 days.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
I know that
I quit the job while I was in Nairobi.
I remember. You took the leave.
Yeah, by the way, I quit. Yeah, cool. Done.
But
yeah, and it was such a relief. So when you're going through, one thing I'd urge is why I'm so grateful for, because, and even in Mantalk, when someone says no to us, we react and we get something better. Look where we are now.
Don't. Do you want us to walk that road?
But yeah, we'll get to the Mantalk thing. I want to just summarize my point. Yeah. If you're going through like you're doing that walk and it's horrible, you hate what you're doing. Yeah. That is meant to be a position that you can now look back on and know you don't want that, because you need to know what you don't want to know what you do want. Yeah. So I knew how much I didn't want that. So now I'm so happy being here doing the pod, and things worked out because I'm going double as hard because I'm like, I'm not going to go back.
Walking that same corner.
Come out the train station, go to my, that's not me.
It's sunny, Baba.
Yeah,
exactly. We have sun here in Nairobi. It's no cold winters.
Yeah, no cold
The
winters.
coffee is warm.
Yeah, the people
are
the
nice.
braids from last episode.
Hey, yo,
come on.
thick.
Yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, I'm really grateful for everything that's gone wrong. So I know how to get what I want.
That's a very good shout.
Yeah, thank you. That's
a very, and there's a story behind it.
There's a story, and I don't tell stories.
Yeah, you don't tell stories.
That's how we ended up back here.
Yeah. But like, something I'm grateful for now that we're talking about a little bit of adversity is our team. Beryl is over there. She doesn't want to hear me praise her because she's busy. But like, our team,
that's sensational.
I will constantly
from the
plug our team and say how effective our team is criminal. And you know, like, for believing in us and for sticking with us through the hard times.
For George to say yes.
And
Eric to say yes.
And for Eric to say yes. They looked at us, and that time it was like,
they actually just believed.
They just believed in us. And like, big shout out to them. And I stay challenged. Like, you know, we are on set on time. Some of us.
Lies.
Some of us. I wasn't. Actually got lost on the way here. We're not going to talk about that. But like, yeah, like just being on set on time, like for them, and then like they're constantly challenging you, like, yo, where you at? We need to get this work done. And like that constant push that comes from the team is something that I never take for granted. Because to be honest, between, you know, the work that I do and running the pod, like there's really, I really don't have time for much. And just knowing that you have a team that you can rely on. It really, really helps. So like, I'm very grateful for Beryl and the team, and also Becky. Back in the UK. We miss you, Becky.
Fun fact about Becky.
Yeah.
She requested to be fired. We couldn't afford her.
We couldn't afford her.
She says, I'm not going to quit, but please fire me.
Just let me go.
Please fire me.
Please.
You can't afford
because I love you guys. Just let me go.
Go with God. But next year, hopefully, you can afford her.
We might have her back on the team. So shout out to Becky. We're grateful for what you've contributed. And, you know, kind of setting our mind straight. You need to strategize your brand.
Yeah. What's your color theme?
What's your color? What are you thinking?
Yeah.
Like, shout out to Becky for that. I think, please, if you have another thing. But another thing I'm grateful for is, now that you've like given a story.
Wait, are you going to go away from just before the team? That's what I was going to interject. There's one thing they said, this is how you know you have a good team. They literally said, I can't do that piece of work because if I do it without this piece of equipment, it won't be at our standard, and they refused. That for me, I was like, what? And we don't have this thing.
We don't have this equipment, so
other people are like, that's fine. It's just, I really like that about the team. But
they're good for quality control. quality control.
Yeah.
Shout out to Beryl.
And I think we should put the link if someone wants to use them.
Yeah,
Give us the link.
we'll share. Imagine.
We'll share our team, but we're priority.
We're jealous.
Yeah.
Hey, we are jealous.
So guys, sorry for interrupting the podcast again. I know we're talking all about gratitude, and this is something we've been talking about for the whole season.
It is.
And it's our amazing, amazing sponsors, Ginsamin, for two main reasons. Number one, their ethos, and I'll always say it, and the Mantalk ethos about taking charge, looking after yourself. It resonates so deep with me, and I'm so grateful that they came on board, bought the vision, and they want to be part of Mantalk. So Ginsamin, now as we're at the end of the season, I think for me, how busy it's been having to film all of this and flying back and working and, you know, coming back to the UK, coming back to Kenya, it's been a lot to deal with. Like, it's been a lot. I meant like coming back from when I was in the UK, like coming and then working and operating all the stuff. I don't think I would have pushed through without having these guys at my like side table every morning. Water, go.
Yeah, you've been busy.
I've been so
outside. This festive season, outside.
Genuinely, thank you for giving me the energy to go through. I really encourage you guys, as we're in the new year, productivity is key. Energy is key for productivity. Vitality is key. And having this in the mornings pushes you through the rest of the day. So take it from me. It will give you the energy you need. Oscar, how's your experience been?
First of all, we've gotten fresh boxes.
Of course.
You know, and I'm very happy. Very happy to receive. Very happy to receive fresh boxes of Ginsamin. Because, you know, the thing is, my productivity has picked up. And to be honest, I'm thankful for them coming through, you know, and thinking with us and working together with us towards like building, you know, Mantalk.ke. And, you know, they kind of believe that, you know, we're those guys. We are those guys. And we believe that those guys as well. And Ginsamin is really about, you know, that taking charge, that vitality, that endurance that you require, especially now. You're looking at your targets for the next year. You're thinking,
They're big.
You're thinking, okay, how can I add value? And then how can I move from that holiday mindset? So like to lose that, sometimes, you know, you need that little boost, and Ginsamin is helping out with that. And this is the last episode of the season, and they've been with us throughout
the whole season.
So shout out to you, Ginsamin. We love you guys.
Thank you for helping us take charge of our podcast.
Thank you for helping us take charge of our podcast, and I hope that they enjoyed watching it
half as much
as we enjoy making it.
Because we had a ball.
Hey!
Back to the episode.
Enjoy it. So like another thing I'm very grateful for that's happened this year is just like our relationship, bro.
Come on.
Our relationship.
Come on.
Our relationship.
Come on. Yeah.
It's, my guy, we've had to thug it out. Especially like when the emails are coming. So, unfortunately at this time, we don't have the right budget. Oh, hey, now. Don't. And you know, let me give you a story, guys. Let me give you a story. I'll give you a little teaser.
Tell them.
There was someone, you know, we shot a proposal when we were at 200. Was it 200 followers? 200 to 50. We were like, Chief, there's no one else. Join the ship when it's early. 20,000 followers will come. And the conversation we'll have is not going to be the same. As of today.
Please end this with a message of why you told this story.
The reason I'm telling you this story, guys, is because like be as happy to be consistent and to focus on your vision as much as you can. Because like a lot of discouraging emails will come in, a lot of people will come by your side. And like me and Eli literally had to like thug it out. Like whenever you're getting those, we regret to inform you. And then we're like, bro, we can't fail. Failing is just not an option.
You need somebody that can bounce off you. Like, to just be like, because there'll be times you're down, times I'm down. And you flip. And one thing I always just say to you, I was like, there's no universe where this doesn't work out.
Where it doesn't work out. And you are actually at your low points.
That was my lowest point.
Like I'm calling you every day, bro.
And I'm like,
you know, like, did you in the UK? Don't worry, we have Beryl. Like, you know, like just having that, it's very refreshing to hear that, because like I can kind of visualize how it must have been for you, like just that conversation, how refreshing it must have been. To even feel needed, because you know sometimes even a desk job can be crazy.
Yeah.
It can be. Me, you know, I realize it's not for everyone, but for me, you know, because I do something I actually enjoy.
Yeah, I do not enjoy that.
Yeah, I mean, I actually enjoy, so I get to get that benefit. But like the reason why I'm thankful for a relationship is that you really need someone to thug it out. And like during that time, because the time we threw that proposal, we were doing it thinking that like, oh my god, like these guys are gonna bite. Because it's so obvious.
Yeah.
But then you get that we regret to inform you. It's really, they played with our egos. Now, today's price
It's not today's price.
is not today's price.
There's there's an amazing quote that I think like encapsulates everything we've said about like hardship, right?
Yeah.
It's the one by Denzel Washington. I shared this on my page. And he says, without commitment, you'll never start. Without consistency, you'll never finish. And he says, ease is a greater threat to success than hardship.
Yeah.
So that everything we've just said is encapsulated in that.
We fought for this.
The consistency, the ease not being there, that's what helps you propel. So yeah, I hope that's like encouraging in terms of what we're grateful for.
Yeah.
I hope that is.
And what about the next season? What's
next season? So yeah, now what we're looking forward to in 2022. So some of the questions on the Q&A that we didn't get to were about this. Like, what do you want to do with Mantalk? What are you most looking forward to? Outside of Mantalk, the one thing I'm looking forward to, and I think anyone watching this can agree, is normality. Like even me having tried to travel, etc., there's red lists, there's this, there's COVID. One thing I'm looking forward to is normality. I don't want to see George behind a camera with a mask. You know, I want just that normal. Because I've realized there's interactions that you have with people, and you don't get the whole interaction because you're just reading eyes.
Yeah.
I'm really tired of that. That's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully next year, no more variants. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's just
variants. Calm down.
Yeah,
there are more variants coming out.
Yeah, I miss bad breath.
Do you know?
That's a lie.
Hey yo, you're alone on that one.
Yeah, I'm alone on that. Solo, baby.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Hey, you go close to people.
Well, they come close to me.
Hey yo.
No, but yeah, I really miss normality.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to, and I'm just looking forward to accessing even more incredible guests.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking forward to, and more people knowing about us and going even outside of just Nairobi, etc. Yeah, and you know, different settings. That's what I'm going to say for the pod. Different settings for the podcast. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I've seen you've kind of preluded something.
Preluded, baby.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
You might find us in the mire, baby.
Yeah,
Let's not talk.
And potentially a Mrs. Mwenda. That's please next year.
You want
from
like
my lips to God's ears. I'm tired.
You mean this 2022? You're looking
2022. Where?
This 2022, you're looking to.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you guys, you're putting yourself out here too much.
Oh, yeah, I forgot there's cameras. I thought we were just talking.
Too much. Hey, you've had. Hey, for real.
Yeah, I'm 30 next year. Man. That's a different conversation for a different podcast.
Are you fearful?
That was a question from the last one. Let's go there. I am so excited to be 30. Like, I can't wait to be able to say I'm 30 and then whatever comes after that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm going to peak at 35. I always say this. I think the happiest time in your life as a man is when you have family money without family. And you're just there, you're just planning, strategizing. That's what I'm really excited for. Being mid-30s and mid-30s.
Hey, you're thinking, first of all, I wish you the best.
Me,
I have some time, so I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But like that's amazing. Like
I'm not scared of 30. I'm really excited.
So, and you want to share that experience with someone? You feel like you're ready?
I'm ready. Why are we doing this? I think I walked into it, but yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah.
Yeah, loving the 254 part 4 coming soon. Hey,
different tone. Okay. Different tone. What are you looking forward to next year?
I'm just going to challenge everything. I'm going to challenge everything because. For me, my birthday is on February, so like soon. Yeah, so soon even
we're going big.
Yeah,
we're going
big.
Hey
yo, calm down.
Ding dong.
Hey yo, calm down. And you know, there's a lot that's coming up this year. I'm very focused on like now intentionally, like being more intentional in how I'm going to achieve my potential. Being more intentional in terms of like, since we've had that conversation with Mike about fatherhood, it's really like challenged me to think about like how a family might come soon. What type of man will that family find? You get what I mean?
Because this is the time when you mold the man, right?
Exactly. And you spend more years being a father in your lifetime than you'll spend being single. Without kids, if you get children really early in life, like in your 30s. So that's something I'm very conscious about. And like I also, like for me, it's about like how can I access that man I can be even more proud of. That's you know, Optimus, but not yet in his prime. You know what I mean?
Optimus without the prime.
Optimus without the prime, baby. So like I just wanna get to Optimus. Yeah, I just wanna get
Optimus.
Yeah, I just wanna get to that level. So like for the podcast 2022, I think we're just going to challenge everything and everyone. Because now there's no
ceiling.
I mean, bro, you're British Kenyan. And I'm a Kenyan. And you know, in Kenya, we say, Hakuna Matata is not our greatest quote. The best quote we have. Let me tell you our best quote.
Tell me the greatest quote.
Mtaka cha mvunguni sharti ainame.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, that's what you're going to say. You know what that means? If you want something under the bed, you must bend your back to take it. So we're going to bend our backs.
Flexible.
And take everything that we want this 2022. We're going to challenge ourselves completely this 2022. We're going to make Mantalk. You wanted it global. That's exactly what you're going to do.
And we encourage everyone, whatever your walk of life, whatever you're doing, to take that mindset into the next year.
Yeah.
Take that mindset, challenge everything.
Bend your back, challenge everything.
Because it's really possible.
It's really possible. I mean, look at us. Look at us. East Africans just enjoying life.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
So speaking of enjoying life, right? So I think on one of the last episodes, I was talking about in the Q&A actually, how what I've learned from you, the Lydia's question, about being yourself, authentic, being free, and just letting go. One of the things I'm really grateful for, and the reason I'm saying this is because I want to encourage everybody that's curating a circle around them to do the same. So when I came back in October, we took the epic trip to Coast, right? And in selecting the people I wanted to come, the guys that I wanted to come, I was very intentional because yes, I had a relationship with these guys outside of you. Me and Georgie, we knew each other, but we didn't know each other that well. But I knew this guy has incredible energy and I wanted to explore that. So very cautious, like select that guy. And then Ritimi, we'd been to the gym, etc. And I was like, very positive guy, always supports me. Select that guy, made it very small. In doing that, over the last 2 months, we've created such an amazing like friendship and group. And that comes from being very intentional with who you choose to let into your circle. And we've made amazing memories. We've gone to places we didn't expect, met people, the NBA people. Like it's been so good. And I think one of the things that I'm really grateful for doing is identifying people, and I want people to do this going into next year, being very intentional with who you let in. The other side of that as well has been, and I think I portray this image quite a lot, I don't, especially prior to October, I'm not outside, I don't go out, etc. And that's because the circle of people that I used to like see when I'm out, it was very fickle relationships. I didn't feel like I'm experiencing anything. But in curating this circle of people that
You're outside,
amazing.
outside. You're outside.
Curating a circle of people.
The boys outside.
Curating the group of people that I value experiences with. You are not going to throw me off, Mr. O'Connor. that I want to experience things with. So if you're in the circle, you know what he's talking about.
He's been experiencing.
Magical Kenya.
Hey.
No, but in all seriousness, now that I've got like a group that I really enjoy.
That's reliable.
Yeah, that's reliable, and I enjoy the experience with them. It's like authentic. It's not fickle. It's not fake. I now find myself wanting to go outside, wanting to go and experience things with people, go out a bit more in the evenings, etc. And that's because of the group that I've curated. So it goes to your point of being free. I've allowed myself to do that because of the people that I've been with. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to doing that more going to next year, letting go, not always work. Georgie's taught me work, play, balance, if you watch the episode. With Timmy, we're on the journey together of being more outgoing and fitness as well. Yeah. So, and then obviously you channeling your energy. So going into next year, I really encourage you to curate your circle because the experiences you'll have with people when you're outside, not outside, but outside will be more valuable than just being friends with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say going into next year.
Okay. For me, I'm cool. I'm vibing.
Yeah.
My energy is the same. Enjoy. I'll tell you. Enjoy. Because the truth is, the amount of time you have when you're single and you can understand yourself and kind of put a compass a moral compass on yourself and kind of know who you are and what you like and what you enjoy is now when you're young. So you enjoy that phase of your life.
Yeah.
But also remember to be productive and,
It's
and to have a scheme.
It has to be balanced.
And to have a scheme. And you know, like something, you know, I've decided I'll work on myself this year is that I will change my very negative views on relationships.
Yeah, the comment section. Oscar.
Nah, I will change. I will intentionally decide. I've intentionally decided.
I think someone's gonna have to help you change. Hey, Oscar, my name is. You know what to do.
Nah. Please, madam, just give me more time. I just need more time to change my mindset personally.
Self-development.
Hey,
Self-development.
For me. For me, not for us. For me, please. But like legit, I'm happy to see and learn from you guys. You, obviously. And I'll keep saying it, but like, you know, Georgie and Rotimi, sometimes they do challenge my kind of mindset. I think we should bring them on. We should like have a panel episode. Yeah, but something else I'm very excited for is there's a lot of content creators we've met during 2021. And everyone's like, oh my God, we want to come on the podcast. We want to come and have. And like, I'm very excited for those collaborations as well because they will be unexpected. I feel like the Mantalk audience wouldn't even believe some of the people who we are trying to like bring together. And the next season, we want also to focus on guests that aren't just young and in entertainment, but we also want that kind of seasoned you know, it's tried and tested.
Yeah, because there's value that you can't experience.
Yeah, we need to bridge the generations that, especially African generations and African storytelling, must now become something that adds value to Africans themselves. Because, you know, we've been taking a lot of narratives from the world, but Africans themselves need to tell their stories to the world. And I feel like Mantalk isn't just about talking as men, it's about learning things from other people and developing as men. So developing from that viewpoint. So that's something, you know, that 2022 and beyond will give us. Because what we've successfully done thus far is create this repository of information for generations that are behind us. And like you can tell your brother, your son, you know, watch that. So like it's now about adding more value across more demographics and across more generations. So these people can come and tell us what their life experiences have been, and then we can kind of learn that.
Yeah, because we want to learn as well.
Yeah, because
4 quadrants.
I mean, 4 quadrants. All of you, tell me, young, old, young, all of you. Yeah. So we hope that like you stick with us for the journey, or audience. Audience, please stick with us for that journey because I think we'll really challenge ourselves and we might put ourselves in a bit more.
Yeah, we don't want to be comfortable next year.
Yeah,
we don't want to be comfortable.
Yeah, outside of our comfort zone.
Yeah. My final thing would be remiss of me to miss out in terms of gratitude is family. Because I know we've just had Christmas period. We've just had New Year's. I don't know how you spent New Year's. I don't want to know how you spent New Year's.
Keep that to yourself.
Hey. Self-development. But one thing
outside.
I can't say.
Outside.
This guy. It's not even that bad. You know,
hey, outside.
Listen, okay. What I want to say, you're really I know what you're trying to do today. Leave that in 2021. Hey. We're here, second week of 2022.
Q1. Hey, I need to chain this guy. I need to chain him. Hey.
So one thing that I think is really important, especially over the period we've just had, Christmas, New Year's, is acknowledging, if you're lucky enough to have one, like the family that you do have. And mine, I know, watch this. And there's one person that gives me authentic feedback. It's my mother. Yeah. She watches every episode. So Mum, love you. Really grateful for the support system. Leaving England and then coming back here again when everyone was like, stay for a bit. For them to like give me the agency to make up my own mind and support when I do that. Yeah. Obviously conflict, but when I make the decision and I'm convicted, all I get is support. So if you're lucky to have that in your life, tell them, give them their flowers, man, spend time with them, etc. That's one thing I'm grateful for, because whenever you're having those tough, that walk from the train station, having family going back to that says, no, keep going, keep pushing. Even if their advice comes from love and it's opposite to what you actually want to do, just be grateful for that care, because some people don't have it. And if you don't have it, there's lots of people that can give it to you. Yeah. So yeah, that's what my final thing I'm grateful for. Yeah. And dad and sister and brother. Oh. So yeah, love you guys, man.
Family.
Yeah.
Family also for me is a big thing. I have, and my mom is also, funny enough, the biggest critic. Why is your beard looking?
They always have something to say.
Yeah.
That shot.
That shot.
What is this?
And you're in public.
Yeah.
First of all, have you been vaccinated? Going there on set, talking. Mr. Mantalk.
The father will do this.
In fact, the one that killed me is Mr. Mantalk.
That's what she says.
Hey, Mr. Mantalk. Hey, have you told them you can? You're yet to slaughter a goat properly?
Oh.
Hey, Mr. Mantalk. Hey, careful. You now bribe me before I let these secrets out. Nah, my mom is mad band. So like we've just come through Christmas season, and for me, I think as a family, it surprises them.
Yeah.
I feel like their generation was a bit more conservative.
Yeah.
So for us to do what we are doing, the way we are doing it, they're so proud of us. And mom, obviously very proud. Dad's very proud. Hey, let me tell you something also. Like when you know it's real, when your parents start watching it. Yeah. That's when it's real.
And you get the WhatsApp message.
And my younger brother showing up in events. Let me tell you something. My younger brother, he never used to say, that's my bro. He used to say, that's my bro. Yeah, nice. Like he was very proud of you, of course. But now it's like, that's my bro.
Yeah.
That's my brother. Yeah. What do you, yeah, she's my bro. What's up? Like, you know that feeling.
Now when I'm popping.
What's going on? I was with him from the bottom. And the nice thing about my younger brother is he's very different from me. And you've met him. He's very different from me. Very quiet, very calm. Very calm, very chilled. Yeah. Well, when he was when I go to parties these days, they play your face on the screen. I have to deal with this face in the house.
And then when I'm outside.
With it outside. So for family, I think they've been a good barometer of kind of where yes, thank you. They've been a good barometer of where we are as a podcast and what we can improve. And it's good objective information. And our friends who obviously share the content. Because me, I've realized there are even friends who won't, but I'm not naming names. Yeah. But they're friends who will share the content and kind of support you proper. Yeah.
Mad appreciation.
We love you all, guys. Thank you so much. And like I said, we will keep dropping these hits.
Every time. I'm looking forward to this year. I really hope you stick with us as we go into next season. We're going to do everything we can in our power to make the production better, where we're going better, what we're doing better, and what we give you better. Exactly. So that's what we're going to look forward to this year, and that's what we've been grateful for last year.
You know what I need on this set?
Tell me.
A poet. I need someone to
from your lips.
Like a poet.
Yeah.
An African poet and someone with African literature. So, African storytelling. That's what I need.
Let me give you a taster. If there's one thing in my life that's a qualm, it's me being able to make content with these arms. To type on the keys like Alicia and be baritone like Aisha. Which makes me feel like there's an ether for us to explore. Explore, we will. No, okay, done. That was that your. I was gonna go a spoken word with it.
Yeah, you could have.
I was gonna go
directions. We'll need a poet.
Let's get a poet to actually do that. That might not make the cut.
It will. It will. Trust me. It will. Beryl, don't spare him. He tried poetry.
I said ether and Alicia. Come on, I tried.
Let me give you yours. Let me give you yours now as we close the show. Eli is not a poet. Eli is not a poet. Indeed, Eli is not a poet. If he were a poet, I would not need a poet because we will have a poet and we'll give her Moe. End of podcast. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
We apologize.
We apologize for what you've just seen.
And what you've heard.
Share, like, subscribe.
All that good stuff. And thank you for rocking with us.
And I hope you enjoyed this podcast
half as much
as we enjoyed making it. Because we had a ball.
Come on.
Hey,
what a season.
What a bloody season.
Peace.
Peace.